Good afternoon, everyone. And Ethica Insurance Broking invites you and welcome you to everyone for our webinar on maximizing wealth, essential financial and tech strategies. So I am your host, Ekta Shah, and I'm thrilled to be guiding you through this insightful session today. So in our fast-paced world, understanding how to manage finances effectively and navigate tax complexities is crucial for achieving long-term financial security. So that's why we have brought together an expert in the field, Mr. Piyush Desai, to share his valuable insight with us. So with over 35 years of experience in commerce and finance, including roles in banking investment planning, Mr. Desai is well equipped to provide us with the practical guidance on wealth management, tax planning, and investment strategies. So, whether you are a seasoned investor or just starting your financial journey, this session promises to offer an actionable advice to help you take control of your finances and build brighter financial future. So, without any further ado, let's dive into our discussion with Mr. Desai.
Good afternoon, everyone. As Ekta has told, I'm Piyush Desai, and my experience is almost more than 40 years. So I will start this session. How to manage this is financial planning, importance of financial planning. Why is it important to do your financial planning while you are earning? This is your primitive age, or you have passed some goals in it, we don't know. But from the beginning, if a person starts his journey of earning money, then he has to have a proper financial plan so that further in his life he can do whatever his goals are there. He can achieve whatever goals he wants. So, Ekta, next. So wait. Now see from the beginning. You wait. You start your cash flow. You get your monthly salary, and then you do the budgeting part of it. How you do the budgeting part? What are your expenses? What are your inwards? So that you have to manage properly, and then you should have a proper insurance for yourself and your family. For yourself, you should have a proper term plan. Then I will come to that further. Then while earning your monthly salary, we would do the tax planning, we would do the retirement planning and investments and estate planning. What is estate planning? When you are reach 50 or 55, you have to distribute your wealth towards your next generation. That is called estate planning. And those who have gone into business, they can do their business planning also. And the final, you should achieve your goals. That is why we do the financial planning. Next, Ekta, next. Ekta. Next. Yeah. Now, managing your finances. After receiving your monthly salaries or income, whatever you get from your company, you have to do the budgeting. You have to see as it is said in financial language, first earn, then save, and then you have to spend whatever you got money in your hand. Earning, saving, and expenditure. These are the three aspects of your financial planning. So first you have to do the budgeting part, create a plan to track your income and your expenses. So if you are doing over expenses, then you have to curtail that to achieve more goals. And while saving that, you have to do the proper investing where you can build wealth. That is more important over a period of time. Wealth cannot be done in a 4 or 5 or 10 years. It's a long journey, 25, 30 years journey where you will create wealth. And what is a debt management? See, if you bought high interest loans like car loan or a mobile loan or a housing loan, if that are on a higher side interest, you should see that you curtail that interest to a level where you can manage that properly. These are the three main aspects of your finances. If someone is highly leveraged towards debt, then he will not be able to create wealth. So see that your debt management is proper. You don't do over expenditure on unnecessary things. Like every year or every 6 months, you buy a new mobile that will put you more in debt and you will not be able to come out of it. So avoid that unnecessary expenditures. Next. Yeah. Now setting your financial, yes, setting financials. Now assess your, evaluate, first of all, evaluate your current financial situations. Suppose two people in the same company are earning 1 lakh salary every month, but one guy is prospering, other guy is not prospering. There are, because the other guy's situation is different. The guy who is earning well, he has got only few people to manage the house, while the other guy who is living in a joint family and has to manage the entire finances, he will not be able to create wealth that fast vis-a-vis the other person who is creating wealth. So you have to assess your current financial situation and your how you do improve that. You have to improve on that. Unnecessary expenditures are to be cut. Then you have to plan. Plan means establish smart financial goals that align with your values and priorities. Why we call it smart? We have to be very specific. It should be measurable. It should be achievable. It should be relevant and time bound. All financial goals have to have a time bound and specific. It should be specific. By this goal is for buying a house. This goal is for my US trip or Europe trip. And then you have to see that how your goals are achieved. And that should be relevant. Goals achievable or should be relevant. Yes, this your Europe tour is to be done in next 3 years. Then you achieve that relevantly with your goals. And each and every goal has a time period. If you access that time period, then your goal will not be met. So you have to see that how you achieve that goal. For that, you have to sit with your financial planner every quarter or every 6 months and see that you are on the proper road to your financial goals. That's very, very important. And the third part over here is execute. How would you execute your goals? For that, you need to sit down with your financial planner and how you do investment with your risk-taking capacity. If your risk appetite is not there, then it will be difficult for you to achieve goals faster. When people are young, they should take a little bit more risk rather than people who are above 50 or 55. They should take lesser risk because you've got time in your hand to achieve that goals. If you are 22 or 23 or 25, so you've got 35 years to earn money. So you can take a little bit more risk in your investments. If you take risk, then you will be able to get better returns out of your investments. That will create you wealth in future. Next. Now I have compared here comparison of various financial investment products. Now financial instruments on the left side, they are old regime investment, and these are mutual funds. They are new regime investments. In financial instruments or old, you all must be knowing about what is savings account and what is current account. You must be knowing what is fixed deposit, bank and postal recurring deposit, direct equity. People buy shares from the market, or PMS means portfolio management scheme. Then tax saving instruments like LIC, bank FD, PPF, NSC, and physical gold, then post office monthly income scheme. These all are the old regime. Any your father and forefathers would have used these products earlier. In now new generation people, they invest here, but these are better products than what we were investing earlier. Like in mutual fund, you got liquid funds. What is a liquid fund? In savings or current account, you get only 4% return. Here you get 7%, and your money is liquid any day without any risk. The same thing what you are enjoying in savings account, you are enjoying in liquid funds. Your money is liquid any day. Then come, instead of fixed deposit, you can buy debt funds or bond funds. They are better because tax advantage you get over there is you get indexation benefit. Over the fixed deposit, you don't get any indexation benefit. Then instead of recurring deposit, you get SIP. You must be seeing lot of advertisement of systematic investment plans. I will explain you further when we go deep into the presentation. Then direct equity or PMS, with instead of that, you can put money into diversified equity funds of selected few mutual funds. And then the tax saving instrument. These all are tax saving instruments. PPF, LIC. The best is this mutual fund ELS, Equity Linked Savings Scheme. This is one of the best that I will show you in the further. Physical gold. Instead of buying physical gold and making it every 4 or 5 years, buy gold ETF for your future needs, like your daughter's or son marriages. You buy that, and whenever you need it, you encash it and make your physical gold. So this is a better way to do go investment in gold. It's the best way. Instead of putting physical gold now, and when you utilize it after 20 years in your daughter marriage, daughter will say, oh, this is old design, I don't want. So instead, put money in gold ETF or gold fund of fund. That will increase your money also, and you will be able to give latest design to your children. What postal monthly income scheme here? A monthly income scheme means if you put 6 lakhs every month, post office will give you 4,000 rupees as interest. Instead of that, we will give you monthly income plan MIP. This is a new, automatically you will get money over there. Why mutual funds are better? Because they are transparent, they are flexible convenience, tax efficient, professionally managed, and diversified. They're all, you can do diversification anywhere. And the best part over here is there is no lock-in period in any of these instruments. And you can invest as long as you want. You must be you're wondering what is mutual fund. Many of you would know what is a mutual fund, but in brief, I will explain you. A mutual fund is a basket of fruits. In a fruit basket, you get everything like mango, banana, chiku, orange, everything you will get. But some people cannot eat some fruits, like a diabetic person cannot eat mango. He cannot eat banana. He cannot eat apples because they are harmful to his health. Diabetes बढ़ जाता है. So similarly, in mutual fund also, this is a basket of investment schemes where you can invest. Now people here say, I don't want to take a little bit of risk. मेरे को जरा भी risk नहीं चाहिए. Then there are instruments like that instrument where we have written low risk, low return, and for a period of 1 to 3 years. These are various overnight fund, liquid fund, money market fund, medium duration fund, long duration fund. They are all for different time periods you can invest. Suppose you want to say, I want to buy my house in next 6 months. So you put money in medium duration fund and you start searching a house. Because searching a house, it's not you go to the market and buy a house. You will have to search good place, good area, good building, everything. You will have to do the searching part, and then you can buy that house. By that doing that, you will have to spend a little bit time, so you don't lose money on that interest part. So medium duration fund, you will get 7.5 to 8% return also, and money is at call any day. You can take out money any day. You can negotiate with the builder I've got money right now, how much discount you will be giving. So this is the best thing you should do for type of goals you are going to achieve. Like if you want to fly to USA by next January, so you can put money in short duration fund. By next January, I want to visit USA with my we are four people. So I will need 20 lakh rupees at that time. You put money over there, and when you want to buy your tickets and hotels booking, you can take out money from there and you can do the bookings. So these all are different schemes over there, like corporate bond fund. They are called triple A rated funds. They are very safe. No money will you will not lose a single money. They are very safe. They are all triple A rated bonds. Then you got government gilt fund, means government security. You put it only in the government securities. So when you put over there, you sleep peacefully. Nothing will happen to your money. So all these are called debt funds, low risk, low return. Then comes medium risk, moderate return. It's an instrument for 3 to 5 years. These instruments we give to people who are nearing their retirement, saying 50 or 55. So they need to conserve their funds, but still they need little bit higher return. So we tell them to invest in balanced funds or aggressive hybrid funds or dynamic asset allocation fund or multi-asset. What is multi-asset? They invest in gold, they invest in debt, and they invest in equity. These are three instruments. They put money 30%, 30%, 30%. So your money is safe and you get good returns over a period of time. So all these are hybrid funds. Then there are solution oriented. People like you who are doing service should start retirement planning for your retirement. See, people say retirement planning, so we can do it after retirement. No, retirement planning is done when we are earning. So you put a small amount every month over there in retirement fund, and by the time you are retired, you will have a huge money over there. So that will serve you as a cushion for your next 20, 30 years life. Otherwise, people have to work after even 60. So start retirement fund for all those who are earning today. Retirement planning is done today, not at the time of retirement. Please keep this in mind. And for your children funds, for those who are planning a children or those who have got children, they can start their for planning for the children money, put money in children's fund by the time they are 18, 19. So for their higher education or for their marriages or for other expenditure of the children, they can utilize that fund. These are the two solution oriented funds. And as I told you earlier, gold fund, they are gold ETF and gold fund of fund. For people who want to save for their daughter's marriages, this is the best way to invest in gold fund. And now the best category of investment is equity funds. What there it is written, high risk, high return. And these all investment are above 5 years, 5, 10, 15 years. You have to invest for a long period so you can create wealth over there. First of all, India is a developing country, and equity market in developing countries are always giving better returns than the developed markets. Foreign institutional investors come to India and invest in equity funds over here. So for people like us who are earning today, they should start investing in SIP route or through lump sum. They can invest in any of these funds like large cap fund, large and mid cap, multi cap means they invest in large cap, mid cap, and small cap also. Then there are people who can take risks. They can invest in small cap funds, value funds, focus funds. There are all different type of category of equity funds. When you start investing, your financial planner will educate you over a period of time where you can now invest. Once you have learned the art of taking risk, he will take you further where more you can take risk. If you have heard, if you had once read one story of Shivaji, taking risk is the most important thing. Shivaji's mother Jijabai gave poison to Shivaji Maharaj every day in his food. Why? Because he made Shivaji immune to poison. If he goes to the battlefield and someone gives him poison, nothing will happen to him. Same way, we have to take risk every day in our day-to-day life. So once you take risk, now you will become immune to risk, and while becoming immune to risk, risk means is an opportunity to invest. Risk doesn't mean your money is lost. No, prices go down, but it doesn't mean you are going to lose money forever. If a thief steals your pocket, that money is gone. That is risk 100%. But over here, when you are invested, money will go nowhere. Prices may come down, prices may come up, but your money is there. So if it goes down, it has to come up only. Now, most important part in emergency fund, building an emergency fund. Ideally, people who are doing job, they should have 6 months earning, monthly earning, kept separately in a bank. So if something happens in the family or there is a layoff in the company, you can prolong, you can search for another job, and you don't have to worry about money because you have saved such an amount that will help you in an emergency. So always build an emergency fund. That is very, very important. Protect uncertainties. Establish your financial cushion to cover unexpected expenses. It will achieve your peace of mind. If you are searching a new job and in the meantime company lays off, you don't have to worry about day-to-day expenses of your family. It is covered because you made a provision for emergency fund. Maintains financial stability in your family and flexible and accessible. So if in case for your family needs something in urgency, you can access your emergency fund over there. So it's very important to build an emergency fund. Okay. Now I told you retirement planning. People who are doing jobs. Today, someone is earning a lakh. Next 2-3 years, they will be earning 1.5 lakhs. They are growing in their life while in the jobs. So while they are growing, they should start planning for the retirement. आज plan करोगे retirement, then you will be able to retire by the age of 50-55. You don't have to prolong your retirement to 60. You can say 55, it's enough. I've got enough money. I will now retire. That's the motto all youngsters today have. So you people also should have that goal or a motto in your mind. If I achieve this money in my life by 55, I will retire. I will not work. I will utilize my experience and do some work which will give me money, but I don't have to exert my body. That is why we tell people to start retirement planning early. We take advantage of compounding growth, start early, diversify your investments, utilize tax advantages accounts, and plan for retirement lifestyle. You can buy a retirement house in places like Pune or anywhere, wherever you are. You say, I will have a bungalow over here. I will stay over there for my retirement. So you can do that while you are earning. Put aside the money for retirement planning. That's very important. If you want to retire early, you should do this. Next. Now, how would you do that retirement planning? How would you make money? You should create wealth, no? So this is something where this is for a people who are investing monthly. SIP, I told you SIP. If a person is a 25-year-old guy, he starts monthly 5,000 rupees investment, or a guy starts 10,000 or a 20,000 rupees monthly SIP. Now, in next 25 to 35 years, up to the age of retirement, it's a 35-year period. If you start investing today by putting monthly 10,000 rupees, so your yearly investment would be 1,20,000 rupees. and by the age of 60, you would have invested 42 lakh rupees. Means 35 years, 10,000 each monthly. Means it comes to 42 lakh rupees. So at the end of 35 years, age of 60, you would have accumulated an corpus of 14 crore 67 lakhs. 14 crores is not a small amount. It's a very good amount by investing just 10,000. If you are earning a lakh of rupees today and your household expenses is say 60,000, you are putting some money in your emergency fund, then start putting money 10,000 or 15,000 or 20,000 in retirement planning. By the time you are 60 or before that also, you can retire with 14 crores of corpus. Now you will have a question in your mind. At what rate you have calculated this? See, it's written downstairs. We have compounded this money at 15 years, 15%, sorry, at 15% average. Why we have taken 15%? Because over a period of 35 years, the markets has given an average 15% return in stock markets. So SIPs, we will do it in large cap or mid cap. So you will be able to achieve this corpus. And what we will do after that? So you say कि 14 crores मेरे पास आ गया, अभी रिटायरमेंट के बाद मैं खाऊंगा क्या? What will I eat? What will I do? From 61 year onwards, I will start giving you 12 lakhs 88,000 monthly in your account. You invested 10,000. Now I will start giving you 12 lakh 88,000 for your day-to-day needs and your retirement expenses. Isn't it good? 12 lakhs rupees per month. That's an excellent amount to have in retirement. People who are 26 or 27 or 38, they can see how they can achieve their goals. If someone is 40 years, he can start 10,000, he will get 1 crore 49 lakh rupees. Why I told you start early? Because compounding, if you have heard the compounding formula of Warren Buffett, it's the sixth wonder of the world. It's the sixth. You cannot beat compounding anywhere. That I will come with you the same best retirement plans. Don't worry, I will come with you. This is the retirement planning, how we do the retirement planning for our investors. We have created 7,400 people are enrolled with me for financial planning, and we do day in, day out with their planning. Debt management strategies. See, earlier I told you, people who are earning quite a good money, their hands become very easy. They spend a lot of money on unnecessary items. So they come into debt trap. Bought a big car, bought a new laptop or a mobile, which was not needed. At that juncture, it was not needed, and he went to the debt trap. So better avoid all the debt buying of loans. Don't buy if you don't need any loans. Prioritize your high interest debt. See, if you bought something at high rate of interest, go to your nearest bank, another bank, and tell them, how can I reduce my debt interest? They will give you proper plans so you can shift that debt over there, your loan over there, and reduce your interest portion over there. By reducing that, you will increase your investable funds. That's very important. Negotiate with banks, creditors with banks. Always negotiate when you are buying a loan. Don't buy it on the face of their card rate. No, you have to negotiate and utilize the debt reduction techniques. Every time, every 1 year or 2 years, you see where the bank rates are today. If you bought a loan at 11%, and if the bank's interest rates are 8%, you go to the bank and say, I want to reduce this interest rate. So they will show you how to you can reduce the interest portion on that. By saving that, saving interest, you will be able to save more for your retirement or more for your wealth creation. Next. There are different debt management strategies. Like people have a lot of credit cards in their pocket, 3, 4, and they feel it. Oh, by having credit cards, it's a status symbol. Please don't keep that in mind. Credit cards are not a status symbol. It's unnecessary, puts you in that trap. Prioritize paying off. Suppose you bought something by taking a credit card, see that before the interest cycle you pay that money. Otherwise, they are charging 36% interest. The credit card people, they are doing business. It is not free of charge. We feel that we have हमारे लिए free, and no, they charge 36% interest on your if you don't pay your money in the credit card. 10,000 if you got balance, and if you pay it next month, they will charge you 36 rupees next month interest. So stop doing that. Immediately pay off. Student loans, even in the house, if your brother, sister, or father is buying a loan for your brother or your child, if you're buying a loan for for further studies, investigate properly where to take that loan from. There are good financiers, good banks who can give you cheaper rates. Always do that. Don't go in 1 or 2, try searching. Mortgages, don't put all properties or anything in mortgages. That also will reduce your investable funds because they charge interest. It's at high rate. Every mortgageable property is at high interest rate, 14-15%. Don't do that. We are not earning that much money and we are paying more to these people. No. Personal loans, they are also very costly. Every day we get a call from banks. You are getting a loan, personal loan for you, 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs. Don't go for that. They are very that trap instruments. You will come in that trap, and then coming out of it, you will be in big problem. So avoid that as soon as possible. Avoid it. Only in case of emergency, and in case of you're buying a new house at 8 or 8.5%, do that. But see that you do that management of that loans properly and start paying off as soon as possible. Buying a house with a loan from the bank will have two things beneficial to you. The banks will verify your documents. For that, you don't have to approach an advocate. Bank will do it free of charge. Okay. And secondly, they will start giving you small EMIs. So if you are today 25-year-old, they will give you a loan for 35 years. So your EMI also would be less. You can do that. Buying a house with a loan is a good thing, but not with a personal loan or mortgages, no. Or through credit card. Buy a proper housing loan. That will be better. Always better buying a house from a bank loan. Next. What is a good EMI and a bad EMI? I've shown you a picture over here. Buying a car is a bad EMI. Buying a TV is a bad EMI. Then these are all good EMIs. SIP is equal to, if you start SIP, that's a good EMI. Don't worry about it. Put money SIP through, think it is an EMI, it will create you wealth. So I will explain that in the next slide. Next, Ekta. So what is a good EMI? Good EMI refers to payments made towards investment that has potential to increase in value and generate income over time. That is a good EMI. When you start SIP every month, It's the best thing. It's a good EMI. Do that regularly till you retire. By the time you retire, I showed you how a 5,000 or 10,000 SIP will create wealth. 10,000 SIP for 35 years will create a wealth of 14 crores. It's not, it's a, as of today also, not a small amount. Example, loans taken for education, home purchase, business expansion or investment, they are all good EMIs. I've given you examples here. What is a bad EMI? Bad EMIs are payments made towards purchases or expenses that do not provide long-term value or may lead to financial strain. Don't do this. Don't pay bad EMI. Don't pay credit card, buy car or a TV or a scooter through credit card loan. No, they are very costly. Please avoid that. Examples like loan taken for discretionary spending like luxury item, scooters, shopping spree, or non-essential expenses. Yeah, I told you in the beginning, tax saving instruments. Like I have compared two things here. PPF, this is an old people used to buy PPF. My father and their father also, they invested in PPF. This was the best thing the government used to give, still giving, they are giving you PPF today also. And the best part is ELSS. Here you will get only 7.8% return. Here you will get 20% return for a period. Suppose if you invest 1 lakh per year in tax saving, you will be saving for 30,000 as a tax payment of tax in 1 lakh rupees every year. You put in either PPF or ELSS. You don't have to pay 30,000. You have to pay less tax. Suppose you have to pay 1,30,000, you have to pay only 1 lakh because you are putting money over here, which is locked in. ELSS is locked in for 3 years. PPF is locked in for 15 years. But ELSS, when you put money every year, 21 lakhs worth of money invested by you. Here you will PPF, you will make a money of 53 lakhs. Here you will make money of 2 crore 12 lakhs at a rate return of almost 20%. This is the best investment available for tax saving. Best thing. Equity linked saving scheme. ELSS means equity linked saving scheme. That I will, if you want, I will explain you further. Next. See, this is an example I have compared two instruments, PPF and mutual fund ELSS. If I have started putting money every year from year 2002 to year 2023, 1 lakh rupees every year, here I got 9.5 to 7.10% return. So it's a high 21-year period. I would have made 57 lakh rupees every year invested over here will make me 57 lakh rupees. But in an ELSS scheme, same date we invest 1 lakh rupees in the same mutual fund. You can take one mutual fund scheme, start putting every year 1 lakh rupees. Don't look at the market. My market is high, market is low. No, that is not our duty. We just have to invest. So what happens? Every year investing 1 lakh rupees, you create your corpus of 20 lakhs has grown to 2 crore 78 lakh rupees. Earlier it was old slide. This is a new slide. Your money invested is 20 lakhs. Today that value would have been 2 crore 78 lakhs. It's a huge money. 2 crore you can buy a good house, or 2 crore you can buy your retirement dream bungalow anywhere nearby you. Yes, from year 2018, government has put a 10% tax on ELSS. On PPF, it is still tax-free. In ELSS, government is charging 10% tax. So if you redeem 2 crore 78 lakhs, you have to pay 10% tax. Means 27 lakhs rupees will go as a tax from your account. You have to pay that tax. Still, you are much better off than PPF. Here your corpus is 57 lakhs. Here your corpus is 2 crore 78 lakhs. Out of that minus 27 lakhs, still you are saving much better. And you can buy your retirement bungalow. That is for sure, anywhere. And we have compared here two schemes. One scheme has given 20 lakhs, has given 1 crore. Suppose someone has guided you a scheme which is not performing well, your value is 1 crore 14 lakhs. Here its value is a good scheme is given 2 crore 78 lakhs. It's a huge money. So start today. Start from today for your tax savings. Tax saving investment it's a must. You are saving 30% tax and still you're making money from that investments. Next. Now, insurance part. Safeguard your health, wealth, and income from with insurance. If you are the only earning member of the family, you should buy a term insurance plan for life, for your own life. Don't buy insurance for your children or your wife. If you are the lone person of your family, you should take your insurance, and that also term. It is named the plan is term insurance. The insurance agent will not give you because they are earning less in commission over there. So tell the agent, I want only term insurance, nothing else. You can buy a low premium term insurance because if you are today 25, 26, your premium would be very less. And for a longer period, for 25, 35, 40 years, they will give you insurance or even 45 years. By paying small premium, you are protecting your family from any disaster. If something happens to you today, the family will get that 1 crore or 2 lakh, whatever insurance you have taken, the family will get that money and they will be able to live that life what you are giving them. So always have term life insurance, nothing else. Don't buy any ULIP policies. No. ULIP policies after you can buy, but first insurance policy should be term life. That's a must for each and every people. I don't know how many people have joined today, but for each and every one of you, if you are the lone earning member of your family, you should take one term insurance from any company. There are hundreds of companies today, Tatas, Birlas, or whatever LIC, they have got, everyone has got term life insurance with a lesser premium paying amount. You can buy a term insurance. Don't prolong, don't prolong. I will take a term insurance after 5 years. No, you should take it today. You don't know tomorrow what will happen. Buy a term insurance today only. Call a good agent from your nearby locality and say, I want a term insurance. Get a quotation from him. Say, I want 30 years, 40 years, 50 years term. They will give you that and you start with a small amount. Yearly, you will be able to, you have to pay only 5,000 or 6,000 rupees as premium. Nothing else. That will save your family from any disaster. And the second is the health insurance. It's called Mediclaim. Many companies give their staff today the health insurance policies, 5 lakhs or 10 lakhs or 15 lakhs. But as in today's market, today's condition, 5, 10 or 15 lakhs term insurance, health insurance or Mediclaim is very less. You should have 25 or 30 or 50, 40 lakhs term health insurance policy. It would be a combined for your entire family. It would be a family plan, family health plan. Take that, because if you fall sick, you will have to spend from your pocket. So avoid that. You have to buy Mediclaim or a health insurance policy. These two things are very, very important for each one of us. Each one of us. Today, I am 66-year-old. I have taken my term insurance at the age of 30. 30 years. 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 for, in every 5 years, I'm increasing that, because earlier I was lump sum or SIP. It's a lump sum. Every year once you pay one premium once a year. No SIP. Once a year. You have to pay only once a year, 5 to 6,000 rupees. You can take. You have to separate. You can take separate, or you can get as combined. You can do that. You call a good insurance agent in your place, and they will guide you how to buy that. And if you got anything problem, you can contact us. We will help you in that. Ekta will give you the numbers. Then you can contact us any day. I was telling you, no, today I'm 66. I had taken a term life insurance when I was 30. I'm still paying only 7,000 rupees premium for my whole life. I will be paying up to age of 80. And every 5 years, I'm increasing my term insurance. Every 5 years. Because my earning is increasing. That's why I'm increasing my term life insurance. I'm giving that good life to my family. So according to that, insurance has to increase. Every 5 years, you should top up your term life. Every 5 years. Because our income are growing, we are spending that much money. So you have to increase your term life. That's very important. Same case is with Mediclaim. You have to do that. That is very important. Next. What are the best term in the market? Oh, I will tell you that. Now, tax planning. This is regarding the tax structure. You must all be knowing about the tax structures. Now, last 2 years back, the government had come out with the old tax regime and the new tax regime. Old tax regime was, up to 5 lakhs, you don't pay. There are a lot of freebies given by the government of India. They used to give you ATC benefit. They used to give you health insurance benefit, 80D, HRA, house rent allowance. These all benefits were given in old regime. In the new regime, these all are removed. So up to 7.5 lakhs, you don't have to pay anything. Just file a return. Simple filing of return, nothing else. Disadvantage in old regime was, what was the disadvantage? Higher tax slab. Here in new tax regime, lower tax slabs. Allows only limited deductions of standard deduction. Only you get 50,000 rupees as standard deduction, nothing else. Over here, you would be getting 80C and 80D and HRA allowance you were getting. By investing in ATC investment like PPF or ELSS, you would be creating wealth over there. Over here, you are not creating wealth. Its new regime is better. For 35 lakhs, new regime is always better. Go for new tax regime. In a new tax regime, here that ATC, ATD, you will not get anything. You just have to pay the taxes and you are free. If you take the old tax regime, then you can do the deductions and then pay the tax. Over here, new tax regime, above anything about 10 lakhs, you go for new tax regime only. If you got a good chartered accountant, he will guide you properly. But if you want any, we will help you to get that. Next. Tax planning again. See, utilize your tax saving investment options like equity linked savings scheme. I told you ELSS for Section 80C. Claim deductions for your health insurance Section 80D for yourself and your family. Takes advantage of allowances like HRA to reduce your tax income. Explore deductions for expenses like education loan on your housing loan. That deductions you will get in 80G. Or donations, you can do the planning. Plan your investment throughout the year for better returns. Don't wait for the month of March. From the month of April, beginning, say you start your tax planning. Sit down with your chartered accountant and see how you can do that. Don't wait for the month of March and call and people from your company call you and get you have not paid your PPF, pay that, or your ELSS. You show me the receipt. No, start from the first month only. So you are less stressed out in the month of March. Do that. Yes, you can do that. You can do that. You can pay rent to the father. You can save taxes on that also. Yes. Next. Yeah, this is also tax planning. Suppose if you investment, traditional investment of 8%, 5 lakhs you have invested over there, and a new tech instrument, you are investing for a say 14% instrument, you are investing 5 lakhs in both the schemes. Fixed interest rate, it is 8%. In the new, it's not applicable. You don't know what rate you will get. It could depend on the market. Approximate return is 14%. Investment tenure 10 years. Taxation, maximum tax bracket is 30% plus surcharge. Here only long-term capital gain tax 10%. This is much better. See the example I've given you. Value after 10 years, 5 lakhs, 8%, 10 years, you will get 10 lakhs 79,000 rupees. After deduction of tax 1 lakh 73,000, in your hand, money will be 9 lakhs 5,000. So your actual return is 6.12% only. Which I did not understand your question. Please repeat the question. And in long term, in this instrument, at 14%, see whatever income becomes 18 lakhs, you pay 10% tax, 1 lakh 35,000. Post-tax return is 17 lakhs. Your interest is 13.13%. Okay, I will tell you how does it work. SWP. Return 13% over there. In inflation, you count inflation at 7%. Over here, your real rate of return is negative. Here you are getting 6.13%. If inflation is 7%. Ekta, you go back to my earlier slides. Go back. I want to answer that. Go back. No. Okay. Now over here, I have shown you SWP. See, I told you every month I will give you 12 lakh rupees. This is called SWP. Your corpus is with us is 14 lakhs. What we have done from 14 crore, I will be taking out only 10%. 10% of 14 lakhs is 1 crore 46 lakhs, and divided by 12 is 12 lakhs 88,000. Monthly, I will give you 12 lakh 88,000. This is called SWP, systematic withdrawal plan. Whatever your corpus is there, from there we do SWP. You will get this much of amount, fixed amount every month without fail. On the day you have told, I want on the 1st, or I want the 5th, or I want the 10th, you will get the money on that day in your account. If it's fall on the banking holiday, it will come next day. But it will come. Lot of our clients are doing this. And it's the best way to get monthly return for your family, for your elderly fathers, father and mother. Best way. Taxation भी कम लगता है, or they get regular income. That's the best way. Now go forward, Ekta. Wherever we had left over there. No, one more behind. Taking the news. Taking the next steps. Assess your current situation. Identifies area for improvement and set smart financial goals. If you don't know how to search a good financial planner in your area and do this, it's very important. If you're in Bombay, we are there. We can help you. Or nearby Pune or Goa, we can help you there. Develop a comprehensive plan. proper plan is developed by us. We develop a proper plan. We sit down with you every quarterly, sit down for 1 or 2 hours, tell you what you need to do, where you are faltering, why you are not able to save. We will guide you. We will hold your hand and take you till your retirement. We will not leave your hand unless and until you leave us our hand. So better take a proper financial planner. Implement and stick to your plan. Don't change your plan every time. Stick to your plan. You should be very stubborn. No, I have to reach this goal. I will do whatever come what may. You have to do that if you want your financial goals to be met. I have to send my child for a higher studies, doctorate at US. You need to do this. You cannot do afterwards. You have to do it today only. Seek professional assistance. I told you, na, seek proper assistance. My company's name is Weekend Investment. Ekta will give you our phone number, address, everything. If you need our help, I will help you. Oh, I did not read the question, Ekta. There was some question in the chat box.
Yeah. So before we move to the Q&A section, I will like to publish the feedback poll.
Wait. There is a question. We have got an office in Pune. No, we have got an office in Bombay only. But if we need to travel, we will go there and help them. Don't worry. Yeah.
So feedback poll is live on your screen. You can rate this session so that it will help us to curate such more sessions. And meanwhile, you are attending the poll, we can also take the Q&A section. So if you have any questions, you can put it in a Q&A part or under the chat section, so we can take it one by one. So here, Piyush, there is one question like, where can I invest in ELSS?
See, there are many companies like HDFC, Tata, Birla, Prudential ICICI, or Invesco. All of them have got ELSS, equity linked savings scheme. All the mutual funds have got that. Even UTI, Birla, Tata, everyone has that. You can call us and we'll tell you which is the best scheme you invest.
Also, there is one question on, can we suggest some term insurance in market?
Term insurance, like Tata AIA has got a very good term insurance, very low interest rate. Even Bajaj Insurance, life insurance, they also got a very good term insurance plan. Some LIC is little bit costly. Birlas are also very cheap. You can do that. Yeah, NPS is a very good option. NPS is a very good option. But if you are in the new regime, you don't need that. But for NPS is for retirement planning. It's also a good investment. Very good investment. You can go to your nearest bank and open an account. How is Mira ELSS? It's a very, very good scheme. Very, very good. New tax regime is for people who are earning or go more than 10 lakhs or 7.5 lakhs. For them, the new tax regime is better. What was the question?
ETF good?
Another question was there.
ETF good for doing short-term investment and get high return like 2 to 3 years?
Short-term investment, I will not advise any short-term investment. It should be long-term. I have a house loan and other investment. If my salary is 30 lakhs per annum, should I choose new or old tax regime? New. Snehal, is investing in physical gold better? No, I told you earlier, because every time you will have to remake your ornaments. Don't buy. If you are planning for some purpose goal, then go for ETF or gold only. Don't go ornaments. Which regime is better for 27? Of course, new.
There is a few questions left, like how we can claim HRA and composite home loan. Construction is not yet completed and I'm paying rent.
What was the earlier question?
Yeah. So your one question is like how we can claim HRA and composite home loan as if like the construction is not yet completed, but I'm paying rent.
I won't be able to answer that.
Okay.
I will have to come back.
Under the new regime, like there is a huge tax is got deducted.
Under the new tax regime, what question?
The huge taxes are getting deducted. So what is the...
No, there are no except standard deduction of 50,000. No other deductions. You will not get anything. Regular mutual funds or direct. Sir, direct investments, you don't need anyone to help you. The regular, you have to go through financial planner or mutual fund advisor, go through invest because they will help you day in, day out. If you go through direct, no one will be there to help you. I am paying rent to parents. Repeat.
Yeah, if I'm paying rent to parents, I am living in village. Is there any rent reduction restriction on how much amount I can pay?
How to save tax? No. You're paying rent to your daddy, father.
Yeah, so that is like the parents, either of mother or father. Yeah.
So you can show as a show as a deduction from your income, na? Rent deductions. You will get that benefit.
But is there any limit of amount that under the rent agreement also? Is there any amount that we can restrict to?
I think it's
how
up to
much will be the
it's up to
maximum?
1,50,000. Something up to 1,50,000.
Okay. Is there any way to reduce tax in case of new tax regime?
Repeat.
Is there any way to reduce taxes in case of new tax regime?
No. There are no loopholes now. All loopholes are plugged.
So there is one more question on like for how long we should hold the ELS, as it
if you see our
stocking
example,
period is 3 years.
if you see our example, I showed you example. If you hold for 20, 25, 30 years, you will make so much money that one day, if I am alive, you will come and tell me, okay, you guided us very well. For 20, 25 years, if you hold now, you will make lot of money. In what percentage should I plan for investment?
Yeah. There is one more question about like, sir, instead of keeping monthly income of 50K in savings account, could you please suggest where I could invest those money which I can redeem within 24 hours in case of emergency?
You can put money in liquid fund or short-term debt fund. You can redeem it in one day time. There you will get a little bit higher rate of return, 7 to 8%. And then money is in one day time, you can get that money.
In what percentage should I plan for investment? Like
what
out
percentage?
of salary, out of salary, how much percent should be?
First of all, what would be the question? The person who has asked the question, what is your risk appetite? Suppose if today you invest money and tomorrow that market goes down by 10%, your 1 lakh invested would be 90,000. Would you like it or not? Some people will say, I don't like it. Some people say, I don't mind. Miss the person who says, I don't mind, miss he is ready to take the risk. The person who said, it will hamper my mind. So he's the person who will not take any risk. It's taking not taking risk is the biggest risk you are taking. I'm repeating, not taking risk is the biggest risk you are taking. Any more questions?
I guess there are certain personalized questions that they want to get it answered. So I will request everyone, if you have any personalized questions or you require certain assistance in managing your finances or investments, you can reach out to us. We will align your consultation with Piyush accordingly, and you can discuss in detail so that there is no kind of an hedge back. Like if you have any further questions regarding to taxes or financials, you can directly talk to them and they will assist you in planning it better as per your salary or as per your risk appetite or so. So it will be a better customized session for you. So this was an open session wherein we took an assistance in guiding you regarding the financial investments, their instruments and all. So if you have any questions related to it, we can take it ahead. Related to any kind of a personal or confidential uh, strategies will not be shared under this particular forum.
You can give them my numbers. They can approach me through WhatsApp or email. I will answer all their queries, whatever. And someone had asked me what regarding corporate bond funds. Corporate bond funds are those funds where the mutual fund company invest only in AAA rated companies like Glaxo or Grasim or Reliance, similar type. Now further, I will answer you later on. I think our session is ending.
Yeah. So as we are coming into this webinar on maximizing wealth, I would like to extend my sincere thanks to all our esteemed participation and to Mr. Piyush Desai as well for sharing his wealth and knowledge and expertise with us. I'm sure that we all have gained we have gained a lot of information related to our financial planning and so, and it will definitely help us to achieve to make certain financial decisions and navigate the complexity of the tax planning more effectively. So remember, the journey of financial security is ongoing. So, and with the principle which we discussed today will definitely help us to contribute to manage our finances better. So on behalf of Ethica Insurance, I would like to thank you and each one of everyone for joining us today. And it was really good to see you, all the questions pouring out related to financial planning. So please do not hesitate to reach out to us in case you require any personalized solution. We are happy to serve you with our financial advisors. So until next time, stay financially empowered and have a great day ahead.
But Ekta, then afterwards you tell me the feedback of the seminar.
Sure, Piyush.
Yeah.
And Piyush, thank you so much for attending and joining us today and sharing these insights with us. It was really helpful.
Yeah. Thank you.